So hey everybody, and welcome to Alan's Bonsai. So today I'm going to just do some basic maintenance on 3 different Shohin Gmelina, also called parrot's beak. They're all very similar in size. The pots are 6 inches wide and the trees are about 9 inches tall. And that is perfect proportions, because the basic rule in bonsai is that your pot should be about 2/3 the height of the tree. So the length of the pot 6 inches and the height of the tree 9 inches is exactly 2/3. And like the other smaller Gmelina that I did the other day, these guys have a lot of excess growth, as you see here, a whole bunch of excess growth. But I'm not going to do any drastic procedures on these guys. I'm just going to prune back the excess and then evaluate where I want to go with the tree in the future. There's still some work I want to do on these trees, but today I'm just going to demonstrate just doing a basic maintenance cutback without any real major restyling like I did on some of the smaller trees. So, as is the case when you have a lot of excess growth, it's just a matter of starting to cut it off. So like this guy right here is also right up against the front of the tree. So just cutting that away is going to change so much. Get those leaves out of there. So right away you see the trunk line of the tree much better. And then all the rest of this is just a matter of doing this typical haircut. And cutting it all back. I think this is really going to be a very nice tree. So right away it already looks so much better. Get rid of some of the cuttings that fell on top of the tree. So I'm going to put the camera on its pedestal here and we can take a look at some other things. So need to get this guy down more. And even these little tiny pieces that are growing out, you want to chop those. So that's looking so much better already. And there's a couple of things that I am going to do with this tree right now. For one, there is a branch, this branch right here is just, let me turn it around so you can see it. This branch right here is just growing straight up from the back, and we've already got a little back branch, so I'm going to cut that away. I'm going to use my concave cutters for that. So just chop that out of there. And then we also have this crazy growth right here that you can see. We're going to chop that out of there, and I can switch back to the scissors for that. Now these lower branches, this one I'm trimming right now, are probably going to go completely. But for now I'm going to leave them. They are what you'd call a sacrifice branch, so they're pumping thickness into the base of the trunk. So removing that one branch that shot straight up through the tree really has changed a lot. And then we have this group of branches. This first main branch has this guy and then this guy, and it doesn't need both of them. But for now I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave the 2 bottom branches and just that little haircut and that one modification of taking that branch that was shooting up through the back has transform this tree into a much, much nicer looking tree. So bring the camera up and take a look at it. It's really a pretty nice little tree. So that's tree number 1. So put the camera back down. And we'll go to tree number 2. And I think I'll use this one here. And as you can see, this is in the same exact style pot, even the same color. The tree is quite different. And once again, it just needs that haircut. And it has some flaws. Again, this branch here is coming right at you, and that's what they call an eye-poking branch, and that is a huge no-no. So once again, just taking that off will open up the trunk line much better. And I'm gonna, well, maybe I'll leave that. I'll turn that into a little bit of gin, this little guy here. Turn it into just a snag. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just taking the bark off. So it'll look like a branch that fell. And then just basic haircut. A little off the top, please. Not touching the collar. And over here. And now let's see if there's anything else we want to do with this tree. I think there's another problem with this guy is this branch right here is coming. Look how weird it is. It's got that strange crook to it. And I don't think it's going to be part of the design either. When we let go of it, it just goes right back into your face. So we're going to cut that guy off too. Shorten this one. And now this tree doesn't really have much of an apex. The apex needs to come up like that. Wire that apex up makes the tree look a lot nicer. And then this first main branch could use to be wired down also. And just doing those two things, wiring this branch into place and wiring the apex up, will change this tree tremendously. But for now, that's going to be about it. You notice there's this branch here that's very close to the apex, but it's very long and very thick. And you want your thickest branches to be down at the base, so I'm going to chop it away too. Okay, that looks good. So this guy has a little more work to do. But like I said, for now, I'm just doing some basic haircut maintenance. But already it looks better. So now on to tree number 3. And this guy is in a similar pot, but a different color and a little bit different style, but it's still a 6-inch pot. And this tree has some nice trunk line. It has a little bit of foliage that's in the front that if we cut away, we can accentuate the trunk line better. And of course, it's got the excess growth that we need to cut away. And Gmelinas grow very quickly. As you can see, the growth, get rid of that guy, the growth just shoots straight up. So Gmelinas are fun trees because they develop quickly, because they grow so quickly, but they also are a little bit higher maintenance than other different species. But I'm falling in love with these guys because I just love the way they develop. And they're a tropical tree, but I'm right on the border of zone 9 and 10, so now see, now we got this branch here which is just shooting straight against the grain. which is also a giant no-no, so we can take that off completely. And shorten this guy up. Okay. Already. Once again, just that simple haircut has given this tree a whole new look. And once again, it needs some wire. The apex is pretty nice already. There's I think this one little branch here needs to come off. Maybe a little bit more off the top. So that looks pretty good. And a real heavy styling would take, oh, maybe 20 minutes or half an hour. So once I'm ready to do that, I will spend the time to wire these guys and cut them and really do a major styling. Right now I just wanted to do that maintenance to show you that you don't have to do major styling all the time. This is going to be another nice tree. I think all three are going to be nice trees. So we got this one here in this kind of brown pot, and this guy here, and the last one, which was the first one I did, which probably has the better style, probably has the nicest style. This is a tree I really like. It's got nice motion, nice taper, pretty much, you know, what I consider a classic bonsai. And it could be even more amazing once I do the major styling and it grows out after a few months. And I will do that, so subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then you'll know when I'm about to do these. And please leave a comment if you liked what you saw, or if you have something you do differently, please leave a comment. And I think I already said subscribe. And if you can help me out on my Patreon page, that would be absolutely fantastic. So, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You know how thumbs up helps the logarithm. Logarithm? Algorithm. Yeah, it's about the same thing. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.